Here are all the things this $700 KASK Hunter helmet actually gets right. Stay tuned for my final verdict as to whether or not I would buy it again. First thing, the vents are plentiful and they actually vent, which is great. So on a lot of other helmets like Sam Shield, for example, they claim to have vents and I have not experienced them keeping my head cool. But with this helmet, I wore it in pretty hot climates and it did a good job of keeping my head cool and keeping it vented. The second pro is that this liner on the inside is merino wool and it does a really good job of actually wicking sweat away from your hair and your scalp and your face. So I really like that about it. The liner has kind of this like little pocket on the inside. I don't even really know what this pocket is for, but honestly, I find it really helpful to store my hairnet and or my gloves, especially when I'm showing. I can't tell you how many hairnets I've lost because when I rip it off my head, I just throw it wherever and then I have to go buy a new one at the show and it's like triple the price. It is really just like universally classic. I ride in the Hunters and so it's really, really important that nothing that I wear is too flashy or calls too much attention to myself or my appearance. And for me, this helmet really fits the bill. And the nice thing is that when I do want to move into the jumpers or try different disciplines, it universally will work for me because it is so neutral and I think ultimately just really classy. So I think it's a pretty good helmet as like a quote unquote basic. It can work in any ring. And I think that's another really great aspect about it. So final verdict, would I buy this KASK Hunter helmet again? I would have to say it depends. I think the biggest con for me is the price point. It's just so expensive. And really it depends on how soon I fall in it, where I'll need to repurchase it. And if I have a rather large vet bill or other equine expense that precludes me from being able to rebuy it again. Because for me, this was definitely a luxury purchase. And I am quite happy with it. I do think it does a really good job as a helmet. It does all the things it needs to. It delivers on most of its promises, but it is just expensive. What are some things that you factor into a helmet purchase? I'd love to know. And that's it for now. Stay tuned for the next fun thing I try.